Hi there, this is Miss Tuttle, and today in this video I'm going to be teaching you a little bit about Destiny Quest, which is our online library catalog. So you can search Destiny to find books that we have right here at our library that are available for you to use and check out. To get to Destiny, you're first going to need to access the Montclair High School Library homepage, which is www.mohi.com. And that's where I am right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down until I find the Destiny Quest link. Here it is right here. I'm just going to go ahead and click on that, and that's going to take us to the Destiny Quest home screen. So I'm just going to go over some of the features that Destiny Quest offers. You can see that up here you are able to create an account on Destiny, and all you need to create your account is your last name and your barcode, which is your long ID number. And then from there you'll need to create a username and a password. We recommend using your long ID and your short ID since that will make it easy for you to remember. And there are a lot of advantages to having an account on Destiny. You can personalize your page, you can connect with friends and share great books, you can tell the library staff about what kinds of books you'd like to see in the library, and you can write reviews of books that you've read. So I would definitely recommend setting up an account when you have a chance. Let's go ahead and look at the screen. Over here on the left we have the top 10 books that are in the library right now. So if you just scroll down on the numbers, you can see the titles of the books, you can see the call numbers, and you can see if they are currently available to check out. So that green in the corner means that yes, the book is available for you to check out. The red out in the corner means that that book is currently checked out. In the middle we have these resource lists. Now these can be really helpful to you. What they are is they're lists that have been created to help you find resources that you might need for various projects you'll be doing in your classes. Now if you have your own account you can create your own lists, but you also have access to these public lists. So let's say for example you wanted to find some resources on baseball. You wanted to see what kind of books the library had on baseball. So you can go ahead and do a search for baseball and see if there is a baseball resource list. And yes, there is. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on that. And I can see that there are 24 titles. So there are 24 books in the library that are related somehow to baseball. So then you could just go ahead and browse through these titles. You could look at the title. You could look at the call number. You could even go to the shelf and look at the book and see if you think it's something that would be useful for you. And you can also use these resource lists when you're looking for books to read just for fun too. So let's say that you're really into vampires. You want to see what kind of vampire books the library has. And so you can search for a resource list, and there is a resource list on vampires. And we can see that, wow, there are 134 titles in our library that are related somehow to vampires. So you could just go ahead and scroll through those titles and see if there was anything that caught your eye. And over here we have a list of our newest arrivals. These are the most recent books that we've received in the library. So if you'd like to keep up with the latest titles, here's a really good place to look. Okay, let's move on to searching. You'll use a search if you're looking for something specific. So let's say you have a specific author in mind, or you have a specific title that you're looking for, or maybe you're searching on a specific subject. You can do all of your searches here in this find box. So let's say that I just read a book by the author Jane Austen that I just absolutely loved, and I'd like to see if we have any other Jane Austen books available in the library. So I'm going to do a search for Jane Austen and see what comes up. And I can see that there are 47 books in the library that are related to Jane Austen. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at these titles. And I can see that some of these books are actually books written by Jane Austen. So for instance, this one right here, Pride and Prejudice, Jane Austen is the author. But I can see that in a lot of these books, Jane Austen is not the author, but these are books about Jane Austen. So these are biographies. And that's not exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for books that were by Jane Austen. So I'm going to find fewer titles than 47. I only want the books that are written by Jane Austen. So I'm going to narrow my search. So if you're looking for fewer titles, you might want to narrow your search. And you can do that using these choices here on the side. So since I'm looking for the author Jane Austen, I'm going to click on this author tab to narrow my search. The author I'm looking for is Jane Austen, so I'm going to go ahead and click this. And now I can see that instead of 47 titles, there are only 16 titles. And when I look at these, I can see that, yes, Jane Austen is the author of these titles. And that's what I was looking for. So I've already read Pride and Prejudice. I think I'd like to maybe try Emma this time. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And this window will pop up, and this is going to give me some information about the book. So I can see the call number, so I'll know where to find it on the library shelf. It tells me if this book is available for me to check out. So I see it has an in. That means yes, book is available for me to check out. It tells me how many copies the library has. So this says 1 of 1 available. That means that the library has 1 copy of this book, and it is available for me to check out. And the last thing I want to show you is this great feature called WebPath Express. So you can see right here next to this tab Library Titles, there's a tab for websites. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And what Destiny has done is they have taken my search. My last search was for Jane Austen. So they've taken my search and they have found some websites related to my search. So all of these websites here are websites that are related to Jane Austen. So I'm just going to go ahead and click one of these websites. I'll just try this first one, Jane Austen's Fiction Manuscripts. And it takes me to a website that's going to give me some more information about Jane Austen. So if I was doing a report or a research paper about Jane Austen, this website could be really helpful to me. So this is a great resource for you to use, because what Destiny has done is they have found the best, most reliable websites. So they find the best websites and they filter out the bad websites, the ones that are unreliable, that you wouldn't want to use. So you know that you can usually trust the websites that you find on WebPath Express. So this is a much better option than just doing a Google search. So you need to remember this, that when you're researching a topic and you want to find good websites, instead of just going to Google and typing in your topic, try this first. Try doing a search on Destiny Quest and seeing what websites come up in WebPath Express. So I hope that you've learned something new about Destiny Quest, and I hope that you're going to be able to use it to help you with your schoolwork. And remember to please come to the library and check out books to read for fun. Come to the library if you need help with any of your research. And remember that if you need help with anything, please ask, because we're here to help you and we want you to be successful in all of your classes. So I hope to see you in the library this year, and thanks for listening.